Hello, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is your host, Jada, and I just want to wish you, ladies and gentlemen, a wonderful time listening to this. So I usually have a script or some kind of outline to talk about the topic, but I just feel like things are flowing tonight, so I'm just gonna go straight into it. I think I want to name this video how to stop letting the Matrix prey on your weaknesses, especially as women. And what I mean by this is, ladies, learn to work with what you got. There's nothing wrong with desiring beauty enhancements or, wanting extensions, wanting to get Botox, wanting a boob job, but stop spending your money on products. Just stop and trust me on this. And I kind of want to go into what does natural beauty entail? So I want to talk about that first so you can kind of compare yourself to this dream person, woman I'm going to describe. And it's not to bring you down at all. My point, what I'm trying to do here is for you to assess where you are on the spectrum of natural beauty and then decide what is most important to you and what would make what difference do you want to see. And that can just help you clarify where you need to spend your money, where you may need to save and spend your money. So let's just start. Let's start from the top and work our way down. So hair. There is nothing prettier than a woman with naturally beautiful, long, thick, shiny, healthy hair. So hair health is important, like taking care of your scalp is important, but there are products for your scalp that are very cheap. Like I use a glycolic acid rinse or a serum that I put on my head 10 minutes before I wash my hair. Now you can get that at Sephora. I think it's like $13. And massaging your scalp is free. And that stimulates hair growth. So does working out and sweating. That's free. So don't fall for all these products and don't fall victim to the marketing behind them. Yes, do you need a couple different shampoos and conditioners? Yeah. Do you need some heat protectant and a hair oil? Yeah. Do you need some gel, a hairspray? Yes. I'm not saying don't buy things. I'm saying you don't need 5 items of the same thing. 5 different brands of the same thing. Like, ladies, just stop. You don't need to do that. Making sure your hair is trimmed, is shiny, go get a glaze, get a toner, get a gloss, and making sure your scalp is hydrated and it's not flaky, and the color of your hair is one color, or not like black roots and bleached blonde hair on the bottom. Like, no, like again, healthy, trimmed hair, shiny hair, and a hydrated scalp, that's beautiful. That is a great way to compare. That is a standard. You know, obviously long hair is desirable. I don't have long hair. I have medium length hair. I want extensions, but right now that's not my priority. And what I do make sure is that my hair is shiny, trimmed, and my scalp's healthy. And my hair and the color is one color. Okay, next I want to talk about the face. Skin. So, ideally, you want a clear complexion. You want even skin. And you don't want wrinkles. And you want hydrated skin. So, hydrated, acne-free, wrinkle-free, even skin tone. That is your goal. Now you can compare where you are with that. I still struggle with hormonal acne, but I've got it under control. Well, I still get little flare-ups here and there, but my biggest target for my face was to address the hormonal acne. So I ended up purchasing some supplements after doing some research that help combat that during my period, like nearing my period when I get the acne flare-ups. So that was an investment. That was important to me. I needed to address that. Otherwise, I have hydrated, wrinkle-free, even skin tone with a little bit of acne here and there. So I feel good there. Now, I do get Botox, and I do have a skincare regimen that I do morning and night. But I was spending so much money on face products, and it was actually not really helping me. Because I was using so many products, my skin was freaking out. So I took a step back, and I ended up just over time, over the last couple of years, I just used everything that I had until I ran out, and I started implementing tretinoin into my skincare regimen, and that has been the best bang for my buck. The tretinoin has really made a difference in my skin texture, in addressing fine lines and wrinkles, in clearing up acne scars. That was game changer for me. And then it allowed me, because that alleviated a lot of my problems with that one product, it addressed a lot of concerns. Then I was able to just kind of go back to the basics with my skincare. I ended up buying products from a line called Dermatology, and you can check them out, but I have 5 products from them, and they were fair priced, and their ingredients are they're effective ingredients. So that, I guess that was a plus, an advantage of trying out all these products throughout the years, is I know which ingredients to look for. So I would recommend them. But now whenever I go shopping or I go into Nordstrom, I'm not falling, my bank account and my credit cards aren't hurting because I can't control myself when I'm shopping. I was a victim of these marketing agencies, these brands, and they're very good at what they do. And ladies, don't get me wrong, if you have some extra money and you want to treat yourself to a luxurious product, go do it. This video is not that. This is to deprogram you from the matrix, which here in America and most modern societies is a capitalistic system, a patriarchal system, and they are designed to prey on your insecurities. And women are, unfortunately, we are conditioned to be insecure and to constantly strive for this unattainable beauty standard. Now, there's nothing wrong with striving to enhance yourself and to engage in self-care practices. I am the biggest advocate for that. I just want to, like I said, deprogram you and wake you guys up from this system that we're in. Okay, so next. Body, like your body. The skin texture, like your skin, you want it to be hydrated. You want your skin to look hydrated. So investing in a good serum for your body and a moisturizing lotion and a retinol body lotion will do wonders for you. But, depending on your budget, there are body serums that are like $250, $300 that are very advanced. And if I could afford it right now, I would buy that because the skin on my body is important to me. I want to treat it like I treat my face. Now, I have done treatments on my face that I would like to do on my body, but I just can't afford them. Like, I would laser my whole body if I could. I truly would. I would address, the skin on my elbows, the skin around my knees, my stomach area. Like, I would laser my whole body if I could. But to compare what is naturally beautiful is plump, hydrated, even skin tone, smooth skin. So you want to make sure your skin is hair free. So if you are, if your hair is dark and you're not like European descent and you got some hair, like shave or laser, definitely if you can afford it. Again, this is for you to analyze where you want to spend your money. I just want to keep reiterating that. So, this dream body, it would have smooth skin, would be hydrated, would be plump, obviously, kind of wrinkle free, wrinkle free, and just evened out. So, that's beautiful. And a fit physique is beautiful, so ladies, fitness is important. Being active, being physical is healthy for you. I'm not saying we need to look like, this is where unfortunately women fall victim to this system, and we compare ourselves to photoshopped images online, women who have had surgeries and don't say anything to anybody, so we think they're naturally like this, or who are wealthy and they go get shit done. They are low-key getting stuff done every week. So we got to work with what we got. Look at your bank account. What can you afford? What is important to you? So you know what to strive for, or what you have to work with. So, what else is beautiful? Oh, passionate, vibrant, multifaceted women. Ladies, you got to work on your personality. You got to work on your self-development. You got to work on your confidence. Let me tell you, I'm attractive, but I am not the prettiest thing that has ever been on this planet. I'm not a supermodel, but I am attractive, and I know I am unique. I am hilarious. I'm funny. I'm bright. I'm emotional. I'm dark. I'm confident. I can be powerful. I can be angry. I can be happy, joyful. I'm intelligent. I love a good conversation. I'm adventurous. I love to try new things. I love beauty. I love, talking about things that I'm passionate about. I'm a passionate person. And that speaks volumes. Like, my energy, people notice me. People notice my energy. I could be in a sweatsuit and a baseball cap, walk into a coffee shop, and my confidence, my enthusiasm is noticeable right away. When I'm ordering my coffee, I'm being noticed. And the opposite is true for me too. When I'm tired, when I'm upset, when I don't want to be bothered, you best believe no one's going to fuck with me. So, but again, for you to assess where you are, do you feel like you lack in certain areas when you're conversating with people? Do you just talk with the same people every day and you're not diversifying your connections, your network? Do you, when people are bringing up things you're not interested in, do you just, tune out and you don't listen? Like, do you not have an open mind? Are you spiritual? Are you religious? Like, is all you talk about are your kids or your problems? Like, ladies, that's not cute. You need to be present. I shouldn't say what you need to be. Your energy, your vitality, your positivity, your energy, your intelligence, your essence as a woman who is connected to her emotions, that is beautiful. Your creativity, your relationships, your career, all those things. Like, are you passionate about it? That is attractive. Being kind is attractive. But also being, having boundaries is attractive. Speaking your mind is attractive. Owning up to your mistakes is attractive. So these are things that can't be bought. These are things you have to work on and experience and learn. Also, to assess where you are, like, ladies, do you even like yourself? Do you like yourself? Because if you don't like yourself, you are the perfect target for the Matrix. The Matrix thrives on women being disempowered, insecure, and not believing in themselves. So, yeah, I just felt very compelled to make this video because I myself have finally escaped the programming and conditioning. I mean, it's a journey to deprogram yourself from the lies, really, that we've been told from the Matrix. And I love to take care of myself. I love, beauty is a passion of mine. I love to beautify myself. it's very fun for me. Like when my hair is freshly washed and blown out, and I have a pretty, I did a pretty glam, and I have a nice, like, fitted, good material outfit. Oh, that is, like, I am the bomb.com. But that's another thing I want to talk about is clothes. So something I found out about me is I look really good in the color blue, like navy, light blue. I look good in, like, green is nice on me. Cream color is nice. White is nice on me. Like tan colors are nice, especially when I have a nice tan. But now I'm shopping for certain colors that I know complement me. Whereas before I would think something's so cute and I would buy it, and the outfit really wore me, and that's fine. It's fine to buy something and, like, the outfit, the clothing is more noticeable than you, but I want to wear the clothes. I don't want the clothes to wear me. And just knowing also which types of clothes look good on you, like, start buying more of those and less of the things you imagine you're going to wear. Because that's just another way the Matrix gets you to spend money that you could instead be spending towards something that you really want, or that would make the biggest difference in your beauty. So, like, fast fashion is very tempting, and don't get me wrong, like, I still buy a couple things from fast fashion because I hate to say it, but, like, when it comes to regular clothes, like, I really only like to wear things like once or twice and then I'm done with it. But that's something I have to work on because I know it's not sustainable. And I'm not really interested in buying clothes as much anymore, because I actually find myself just wearing, like, where I'm at currently in my life. Like, I wear a lot of activewear, my gym clothes, mostly throughout the day. And I like to invest in, like, aloe, even though I haven't been buying aloe as much because I found that their quality has gone downhill, but, like, Lulu, and, like, nice looking activewear, I will buy. And, like, some loungewear sets. Like, I love my loungewear sets and my pajamas because I spend a lot of time in those. And also I notice that I'm just very sensitive to certain materials. I somehow over the years, my skin is sensitive to certain fabrics. So I have to be more mindful of that. So clothes, really expensive looking, good quality clothes, they look good. Like, not gonna lie, they look good. But maybe it is clothes that you need to update. Maybe you are satisfied with how you look elsewhere, but you could use some updating on your clothes. I will say that the body type, like, I think it's called the Kibbe body type analysis, has been helpful for me. And it's funny because it was true. Like, the clothing styles it recommended for me are what look good on me. I haven't done the color palette. I forget what that's called, but you can basically find out your color palette. I haven't done that, but I just already know, like, navies, blues, whites, tans, neutral, like, those neutral colors look good on me. Black can sometimes wash me out, so I'm more mindful of that. But I look good in a black activewear set. Like, a black activewear set looks good on me, but sometimes black clothing doesn't look good. And yeah, the same could be said with the accessories as well, the purses. But yeah, this is just, like, raw and this is just like the raw human, the raw woman, you know, without the clothing is what I wanted to really talk about. Because it's really easy to not like to just mindlessly scroll or be influenced on TikTok and Instagram for things that you think you need. And I'm telling you, like, the marketing has gotten so good on some of these products that they're promising you results that are false and can really only be accomplished by surgery, lasers, and, you know, professional services. So just really keep that in mind. Like, use some analytical thinking, you know, if you have a bunch of excess skin, you know, and you're thinking about buying a product that promises to firm up a lot of excess skin, like, you're wasting your money. You're wasting your money. You need to keep going to your fitness schools and go get surgery. And I'm just that person that's going to be the straight shooter for you. So yeah, I hope you guys, you know, I said this in the most like loving way as like a big sister, but it's a little bit of tough love. However, I just want you guys to really be smart with your money and spend it on effective things, services. So yeah, that's all I have. Take care. Bye.